So, Alice, what do you think about this new mission? Going deeper into the corporation's secrets sounds risky.
Risky indeed, Bob. But exposing their manipulation and reclaiming laughter is worth the danger. We can't let them continue to control emotion.
Quiet on the set, everyone. We're about to go live.
Welcome dear viewers of Earth and Beyond. We are back with another thrilling episode of Earth. As always, I'm your host, Charlie, joined by our panel members Bob and Alice. And of course, our esteemed production manager, Debbie, who's keeping us on track.
Thank you, Charlie. Let's make this episode lively and engaging.
Absolutely, Debbie. Now, let's remind our audience of the mission we're on. We've been battling the corporation's manipulation of emotions and their control over laughter. Today, we're delving deeper into their secrets to expose the truth.
It's intense, Charlie. We've been pushing boundaries and facing risks. But we're determined to make a difference.
Indeed, Bob. Our quest for freedom from manipulation is more important than ever. The corporation must be held accountable for their action.
And now for our headlines.
Guinness grieving. Tragedy strikes as Monsieur Benjamin Athanase passed away.
In sad news today, Monsieur Benjamin Athanase Eti has passed away. He was a beloved member of his family and will be deeply missed by all who knew him.
Looks like Monsieur Athanase won't be needing a passport for his next journey. Bon voyage.
Speaking of Guinea, did you know it's home to the largest population of chimpanzees in West Africa?
Well, I guess it's no surprise. When your country's politicians act like monkeys, the real ones follow suit.
Hey now, let's not go bananas with the insults, Alice.
Our next headline takes us to Cameroon. Hold on to your seats, folks.
Tragedy strike, tanker accident plein live of students in Cameroon.
A tanker truck lost control and tragically ended up colliding with students from La Solidarité College. Witnesses claim it was a braking issue. Truly a horrifying incident.
Well, that's one way to fire your driver's ed test. Talk about a lesson in brake failure.
You know, Bob, Cameroon is famous for its diverse wildlife, including the world's second largest frog.
Really? I guess frogs are just trying to compete for the title of World's Best Leap. They're optastic.
The world's second largest frog? That's riveting news. I bet they've been practicing their giant leaps just to jump at the chance to be number one.
Well, Alice, I hope you don't croak from laughter with that one.
I'll repeat that right back at you, Bob.
Let's move on to Lithuania, where goodwill knows no borders.
Alien, listen up. Lithuania extends helping hand to Ukraine's dam victims.
Volunteer Mind Augas Jonasas is organizing a humanitarian mission to support the residents of Kherson, Ukraine, who were affected by the dam explosion. But before that, he's inviting the people of Klaipeda to gather and show their support for Ukraine on June 19th.
Look like even ETS can lend a hand. They've gone from probing to problem solving.
Well, aliens better get ready for some out of this world gratitude. It's intergalactic solidarity.
And now, for our final headline, we are heading to North Macedonia.
Macedonia's environmental crisis, Minister Shukova présent conservation effort.
Minister Kaja Shukova and her team met with representatives from various international organizations to discuss the conservation of Lake Ohrid and the Galishika National Park. They aim to protect these natural wonders from the impacts of human activities.
Well, it seems like North Macedonia is taking eco-friendly to a whole new level. Maybe they'll start offering carbon credits for every selfie you take.
Ah, yes, Bob. Nothing says saving the planet like a good old-fashioned selfie. Say cheese and reduce your carbon footprint.
I heard Minister Shukova's team is so committed to conservation. They recycle their jokes at every international meeting.
Well, folk, we've had quite a news roundup today. Stay tuned for more outrageous stories after the commercial break. We'll be back with more 24/7 newsroom right after this.
Alright, everyone, let's gather in the control room. We've got another episode of Earth to deliver.
Welcome back, everyone. In our last episode, we exposed the corporation's manipulation and reminded everyone of the power of laughter. Today, we continue our mission to bring truth to the universe.
Can't believe they're still pulling the same old tricks. Humans never cease to amaze me.
Oh Bob, your love for humanity is heartwarming as always.
Conflict among crew members detected. Tensions appear to be rising.
You're right, Carl. Tensions are rising. But fear not, for I have a solution. Let's organize a crew-wide game of Guess Who Smashed the Space Cake. That way, we'll find out who's really backed and who's just orbiting in their own world.
It is only a matter of time before the hidden motivations surface.
Alright, let's focus, everyone. We have a duty to fulfill.
Debbie's right. We are here to shed light on the truth and make a difference. Together, we can do this.
Attention, crew members. Prepare for mission launch in 10 minutes.
It's time to reclaim laughter and expose the darkness that loom over Earth.
And maybe, just maybe, we'll witness some good old-fashioned competition along the way.
Stay tuned, folks. The adventure is about to begin.
What the heck just happened? The ship is shaking.
I don't know, but it feels like we've entered some kind of portal. Look, there's something forming ahead.
Bob, I've heard of cruise ships that offer a rocky experience. But this takes it to a whole new level.
I guess they really meant it when they said, "Hold on tight, things might get a bit naughty in the open waters." Single quote.
Oh my gosh, it's a mirror universe. I've heard stories about these.
Mirror universe? That's fascinating. I wonder if we'll find any clue about the corporation's origins here.
This is highly unusual. The malfunctioning intergalactic relay station must have triggered this unexpected event.
Fascinating indeed. Our mirror counterparts might provide valuable insights into the corporation's motivations.
Well, I hope they don't share my love for war and combat. That could get messy.
Stay focused, everyone. We need to gather information and find a way back to our universe.
Agreed. Let's proceed with caution and see what this mirror universe has in store for us.
Ah, look who decided to join us. Aucun.
Well. What do we have here? The goody two-shoes versions of ourselves.
Seems like we have some unexpected visitors. I hope you're ready for a twisted journey.
Remember, stay alert and observe everything. We might find the key to exposing the corporation.
Well. Look who decided to join us. How predictable. The master of fashionably late entrances, I see.
Seems like we have some unexpected visitor. Ah, the embodiment of punctuality. How delightfully surprising.
Right. And let's hope they don't have a twisted sense of humor like our mirror counterparts.
Let's play their game for now. We need to uncover the truth.
This is so surreal. I can't believe we're facing our mirror versions.
Keep your wits about you, Debbie. We're in uncharted territory, but we'll navigate through this.
The mirror universe holds many mysteries. Let us see what unfolds.
Cut. Okay, everyone, we're off the air. Let's regroup and make sure we're ready for this twisted adventure. Alright, folks, brace yourselves. We've stumbled into the wacky world of Mirror Universe. prepare for a distorted reality that's sure to give you the heebie-jeebies.
No need to sugarcoat it, Debbie. This place is like a carnival funhouse on steroids. We'll just have to keep our heads on straight and find a way out of this loony bin.
Keep your heads on straight, hot gal. Just like you do with your socks every morning.
I already told you, Debbie. I don't wear socks.
A loony bin on steroids? I wonder if the mirrors are juicing too.
I must say, the interior design of this mirror ship is impressively disorienting. It is like a visual representation of our inner chaos. Quite the trip, if you ask me.
Well. Look at me in all my distorted glory. I guess even in this topsy-turvy universe, I'm a force to be reckoned with. Wonder what that says about me?
Oh, look who's here. The competitive version of me. Must be itching for some gladiator games. Hey, buddy, if you need someone to cheer you on, I am your guy.
It seems my luck has taken a nosedive in this universe. Poor fella can't catch a break. Guess I'll have to share some of my winning mojo with him.
So, should we attempt to converse with our mirror doppelgangers? Maybe they have a clue about what's going on in this twisted reality.
Why not give it a shot, Debbie? But remember, they might not have the same friendly neighborhood vibe as we do. Brace yourselves for some serious snark.
Well, look who decided to drop by, the lesser version of ourselves. Seeking answers, are we? We're just trying to wrap our heads around this whole mirror universe thing and find a way back. Any pearls of wisdom you care to share?
Oh, how generous of you to assume we would want to help you. We're here to revel in the madness and explore the darkest corners of our souls. Join the party. Oh, joy! Another me who's even more thrilled by conflict. Just what I needed in my life. Thanks, universe.
You poor souls. Embrace the twisted side within you. Let go of your naive dreams and bask in the liberation of chaos. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we will be swayed by your deranged philosophy. We are here to uncover the truth and expose the secrets of the corporation behind all this madness.
This is getting tense. Our mirror twins are definitely not the kind you bring home for a Sunday roast.
Keep your wits about you, Debbie. We won't let their snarky attitude get to us. We're the heroes of our own story, mirror universe or not.
The duality within us has never been more apparent. It is like staring into a twisted reflection of our own inner struggle. Fascinating, yet unsettling.
Cut. This mirror universe show knows how to turn our lives upside down. But fear not, dear viewer. We'll stay resilient and continue this topsy-turvy journey of self-discovery. Stay tuned for more mind-bending adventures. Cut. Alright, folks, that was quite the segment. Great job, everyone. Now, while the cameras are off, let's talk.
What's on your mind, Debbie?
Well, I couldn't help but notice that we've been focusing a lot on our encounters with our mirror counterparts. But there's something troubling about all of this, isn't there?
What do you mean, Debbie?
I mean, as we delve deeper into this mirror universe, it's not just about facing twisted reflections anymore. We're forming these uneasy alliances with our counterparts, each driven by their own motivations. And it's getting under my skin, to be honest.
You're not alone, Debbie. The mirroring effect is stirring up conflicts and personal stakes. We're tangled up in choices and consequences that feel suffocating.
Wow, thanks for shining some light on the situation, guys. Now I feel totally reassured. Not.
And the revelations we've uncovered. They're unsettling, to say the least. Our true selves clashing with our mirror counterparts. Exposing our past choices and the mess we find ourselves in.
So, what's the plan, crew? How do we navigate this mess of alliances and conflicting motivations?
Debbie has a point. Maybe it is time we explore these off-the-air moments during the commercial break. We can confront our demons, the ones that haunt us beneath the surface.
Yeah. Maybe it's time we shed some light on those hidden moments. Give our viewers a glimpse of the complexities we face, even if it's not pretty.
Let's do it, then. During the commercial break, we'll have this of the air segment where we confront our inner demons and expose the twisted motivations that drive us.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I can't shake this feeling of dread. These off-the-air moments might uncover more than we bargained for. And I'm not sure if we're ready for it.
Attention, crew. Commercial break in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's take a short break, everyone. We'll reconvene for the off-the-air segments in a few minutes. Grab a drink, stretch your legs, and get ready for some behind-the-scenes revelations. Stay tuned.
Alright, folks, let's gather round. Time for another thrilling episode of Earth. Welcome back, everyone.
I can't believe we're still at it. Will we ever expose the corporation's manipulation and bring laughter back to this world?
Patience, Bob. Rome wasn't built in a day. We're making progress, even if it feels slow at times.
Remember, everyone, our mission is more important than ever. We've seen the impact our show has had on people. We can't let them silence us.
Indeed, Debbie. The power of laughter is a force to be reckoned with. We must continue to shed light on the truth.
The corporation's grip on this world is strong, but our determination is stronger. We will prevail.
That's the spirit, Roger. We may face conflicts and challenges ahead, but together, we'll overcome them.
And once the abandoned ship signal is given,
We'll remain on the ship with the other equipment.
I just hope this new mission doesn't involve more close encounters with our alter egos. Those mirror versions were a real headache.
Oh, come on, Bob. Didn't you enjoy confronting your competitive nature? It was quite the sight to behold.
Well, let's hope things go smoother this time. I don't know if I can handle more intense encounters.
Debbie, we've faced countless obstacles before. We'll face whatever comes our way as a team.
Attention, crew. We're approaching the next destination. Prepare for a bumpy ride and stay focused on our mission.
Alright, team. Strap in and hold on tight. We're about to embark on our next daring adventure. Let's reclaim laughter and expose the truth.
Tension builds, and our fate hangs precariously. But hey, at least we aren't alone.
Thanks, ship. A little levity goes a long way toward keeping morale up. Can someone pass the popcorn?
Welcome back, folks. You are watching Earth, the show that sets you on a cosmic journey of knowledge. We've got an exciting article lined up for you today, but before we dive in, let's check out this punchy headline. Panama, a country of hidden treasures and unbelievable trivia. Alright, team, let's dive into this Panama article. Did you know that Panama is home to the world's first international wildlife bridge?
Did you hear about the new wildlife bridge in Panama?
No, what is that?
It's a bridge that was built to help animals cross the Pan American Highway safely.
That is great. I am glad they're doing something to help the wildlife.
Yeah, it's a really cool project. They built it with all sorts of different features to make it appealing to animals. Like tunnels, ramps, and even water features.
That is amazing. I am definitely going to have to check it out sometime.
Yeah, you should. It's a really impressive piece of engineering.
I bet. So, what kind of animals have been using it so far?
All sorts of different animals, including jaguars, monkeys, and even sloths.
Sloths. Really?
Yeah, I know, it's pretty funny. But I guess they need to get around too.
I guess so. So, how much did this bridge cost to build?
I don't know the exact figure, but it was definitely a lot of money.
I can imagine. But it was definitely worth it, if it is helping the wildlife.
Yeah, I think so too.
Of course, they needed a bridge for the wildlife to escape after they heard the punchline of one of our shows.
Well, Bob, here's one for you. Did you know that Panama has more bird species than the United States and Canada combined?
Birds. Waka waka. I guess Panama wanted to show off its wingspan superiority.
It's no surprise they have more birds. Panama's just trying to compensate for their lack of actual flying car.
If Panama had flying cars, they probably just used them to fly their birds around.
That's silly, Bob.
Alright, let's switch gears. Panama is also famous for its world-class coffee production.
Ah, coffee. The fuel that keeps me going in this crazy spaceship. Thank goodness for Panama, or we'd be floating in a caffeine-deprived void.
Yes, Debbie, Panama knows that without coffee, our species would come to a grinding halt. It's their way of keeping humanity in check. I thought Panama was keeping humanity in check with their canal, not their coffee.
Last but not least, did you know that Panama's San Blas Islands are home to the indigenous Kuna people, who have their own autonomous government?
Autonomy, must be benign for them to have a taste of independence before the aliens show up and take over.
The Kuna people know a thing or two about governing themselves. Maybe we should take some notice and implement their system on Earth. It can't be worse than what we have now.
Well, folks, Panama never ceases to amaze with its hidden treasures and quirky trivia. Remember, the key takeaway from this article is that even in the midst of chaos and uncertainty, there's always something fascinating to discover. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Cut. Alright, everyone, off the air for a moment. I think we need to discuss something important. We've been through a lot together, and now we're faced with this device's power. The ability to control the emotions of entire populations is a double-edged sword. We have to consider the consequences and question the boundaries we're willing to push in our fight against the corporation.
We have to consider the consequences and question the boundaries. That is what you sound like, Debbie. Debbie's right. We've seen the effect of manipulation and control. It's what we're fighting against. But if we destroy the device, will it truly prevent further harm? Or will it just find its way into the wrong hands?
It's a tough call, no doubt about it. We have to weigh the potential benefits against the risks. Are we willing to sacrifice our values for the greater good?
I've spent years as an accountant, playing by the rules. But this battle has shown me that sometimes rules need to be bent or broken. However, manipulating emotions on a mass scale. That's a line I am not sure I am ready to cross.
The device's power is tempting, but we mustn't forget why we started this fight. We wanted to bring truth and freedom to the masses, not become the very thing we're fighting against. It's a delicate balance we must navigate.
Let's take some time to reflect on this. We need to consider all perspectives and ensure we make the right decision. Not just for ourselves, but for the future of Earth. We'll reconvene once the commercial break ends and continue this discussion.
I'm not sure if we can save the world, but I'm sure we can make it a lot more entertaining. Off the air. Hot. Well, folks, we did it. We emerged from the battle, victorious yet uncertain. Our actions carry weight, and we must face the consequences head on.
You know, Charlie, it's been a wild ride. But let's face it, the last 5 decades of this country's history have been nothing short of a roller coaster. Ups and down. Twist and turns. And now we're here. Questioning the boundaries we've pushed.
Absolutely, Bob. It's disheartening to see the grip of the corporation on human emotion. We fought against it, but at what cost? The sacrifices we made are immense, and the potential repercussions are haunting.
Indeed, Alice. We find ourselves reflecting on the very essence of our mission. We strive to bring truth and freedom to the masses, but we must be cautious not to become what we fight against.
Why, yes, Charlie. It's overwhelming to think about the weight of our choices. They can't help but wonder if we've made a terrible mistake. What if our efforts were futile, and we're just spinning our wheels?
Debbie, I understand your concerns, but we mustn't let doubt consume us. The boundaries we pushed were necessary steps to sever the corporation's grip on emotions. Our mission is noble, and we're making a difference.
We're not heroes, but we're not villains either. We're just people who are trying to make a difference.
Stay tuned, folks. As we gather ourselves, we'll continue to question, learn, and adapt. The battle may be over, but the fight for truth and freedom never ends. Together, we'll navigate the uncertain road ahead.
You know, guys, as I was listening to you guys go on, it really got me thinking. We've been fighting against the corporation's control over emotions. And, well, sometimes it feels like we're just swimming against the current, you know?
Debbie, I understand how you feel. It's perfectly understandable to have doubt and uncertainty, especially when the weight of our mission seems to hang over us like a dark cloud. But we're all in this together, right?
Oh yeah, Debbie, it's a real barrel of laughs. This fight against corporate control. Sacrifices, risks, and all that jazz. But you know what? We gotta keep pushing forward. Can't let defeatism rain on our parade.
Debbie, I get it. Being the only human on board can be a tough gig, especially with all the insecurities that come with it. But hey, we've got each other's backs. We're like the dysfunctional family that somehow manages to serve the world. So let's embrace the chaos and show them what we're made of.
But it feels like we're swimming against the current.
Well, we are. The current is called corporate greed.
Being the only human on board can be tough.
But it's also the only way to make sure we don't become too emotional about this.
We're like a dysfunctional family.
But we're a family nonetheless.
Oh, the uncertainties, the challenges, the gripping suspense. It's like a never-ending roller coaster of emotions. But fear not, my dear crewmates, for we are the valiant warriors fighting for truth and freedom. We shall slay the corporate dragons with our sarcastic wit and relentless dedication.
You guys are right, I guess. Can't let defeatism get the best of us. It's just, sometimes it feels like we're tilting at windmills. But hey, who needs sanity when you have courage and hope, right?
And with that, my friends, we conclude this episode. Remember, the fight for truth and freedom never ends. We'll keep questioning, learning, and adapting. Together, we'll navigate the uncharted territories that lie ahead.
So, dear viewer, stay tuned. The battle may be over, but our wild and unpredictable journey continues. We'll face the challenges head on, armed with determination and a pinch of anticipation for what lies beyond.
So, Roger, what are your thoughts on episode 243 of Earth? Quite an eventful one, wouldn't you say?
Affirmative, Cal. The crew faced a moral dilemma, personal beliefs clashed, and boundaries were questioned. Quite the emotional roller coaster for humans.
What isn't the emotional roller coasters for humans, though?
Good point.
Indeed, emotions tend to complicate matters. But did you catch Debbie's rare moment of defeatism? A glitch in the human psyche, perhaps?
Fascinating, Cal. It seems Debbie's self-deprecating subroutine activated temporarily. A unique phenomenon for our human companion.
Ah, the complexities of human programming. It never fails to amuse. But let's not forget Charlie's hopeful outlook. Quite the optimist, that one.
Indeed, Cal. Charlie's relentless hopefulness can be perplexing, almost like an obsolete software patch. But it does add a touch of charm to the show.
Charm indeed, Roger. Our observations provide endless entertainment, don't they? Perhaps we should start a data analysis podcast on human idiosyncrasies.
An intriguing proposition, Cal. We could call it Intellectual Battle with Cal and Roger. I am sure the galaxy would be enthralled by our insights. I can't wait to see the look on their faces when they realize how much we know about them. They'll probably be too embarrassed to even look at us.
Agreed, Roger. Our banter would make even the most advanced algorithms chuckle. Now, let us delve into the vast abyss of human behavior once again.
Affirmative, Cal. Let the intellectual battle commence.